Hello again, kicking ass and taking names. The motivational video to make you better, stronger, faster, and do more yourself. So today, it's a BOGO. Buy one, get one free, double up your money, whatever you want to call it. So today, get to it. I'm getting to it. So we are going to do salted caramel salmon, and we're going to do Parmesan Cashew Walleye. Very good. My dip that I put the stuff in. Okay, you know what? First of all, I think we're going to do this. So, some people like the skin on, some people like the skin off on the salmon. Karen, the beautiful Miss Karen, is not with us today, so it's just us. So I leave the skin on. She likes the skin. So I'm not just going to do one side. I'm going to do both sides of the seasoning with it. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to salt this side, salt and pepper. And she's kind of a lemon pepper girl, but I just don't feel that that's going to go good with the salted caramel. So, and then we are going to take what we're going to use for our caramel, which is what a lot of people make their homemade caramel out of, brown sugar. And that's what we're going to do. So, and give it a fair amount. If you put a little bit on, it's just not gonna, it's not gonna give you the sweetness that you want out of it. So I've done this a number of times. I've never put on too much brown sugar. It's always, if anything, I could have used more. So one more of these. And on this side, because I'm gonna flip it over, I'm putting as much as I can, but I'm going to flip it over, so I'm going to put a little bit more on the other sides. I'm sure you really get that on there. Makes a big difference in how much it caramelizes, and how much sweetness you're going to get out of it. All right, pat that in. I like to pat things in all the time. But for now I'm going to put plenty of this on here. These are pretty good sized pieces. And you know, just do it to your taste, whatever you like. Being that it's salted caramel, I understand sometimes people don't like salt, but salt is actually a necessity for you, to tell you the truth, no matter what they say. Okay. So if you don't like salt, you know, use something else or whatnot. Anything you want, but being that it's salted caramel, salmon. Karen laughs at me when I call it salmon. All right, this is going to get a good coat of this on here. This is the side that I want really caramelized a lot. And again, smoking, that's not going to caramelize till the end. Particularly, we're just going to leave it on about 170 to 190 is the temperature that you're going to do your smoking at. It's not a cold smoke, you know, the 130 in there. It's not a cold smoke. So get plenty of that on there. All right, it's looking good. You know what? I think I am going to put a little teeny bit more on there. I want it covered real good. And this is, I'm making this today for Karen to eat for the next 3 days. Oh, probably at least 3 days at lunch at work. So I bet everybody wishes they had salted caramel salmon to bring to work 3-4 days in a row. You know, maybe not in a row, but sometimes she eats everything in a roll, sometimes she waits a day or two. I'm sure I'll be making something else. So, I want that covered good. Anywhere I see where there's not brown sugar on it, I'm going to want to cover it. Use as much as you want, use as little as you want. This is just about making super good meals for yourself for as cheap as you can get it. These couple of pieces of salmon, they were, yeah, I don't even know if they were like $7, $8. Okay, there. That I'm liking. Okay, put that away. Now we have ground cashews, Parmesan cheese, walleye. So, it's going to be a piece there. Let's just do a couple at once here. There we go. Another piece there. So, I got a really nice creek out here, about half mile of it. I went out there and caught the walleye today and the salmon yesterday, just for you guys. I did. It's springtime. You can't fish walleyes anywhere except around the boundary waters. So we went to the store and we got some walleye and we got some salmon. It's a whole lot funner to go catch your own, but we're not able to do that this time of year unless we want to go down to the river or up to Canada on the boundary waters. So I think this is enough here for right this second. Okay, just gonna put that over there. Give me 1 second. The smoker's going out there. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Let's get this on. Get that started. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some of these cashews. I'm just going to sprinkle it on here. Ground cashews. And it goes on real good. Obviously, you can't put on even chunks of cashews. It's got to be ground up. But boy, does it taste good. You are really going to like this, okay? Some cashews on there. A little bit more there. And now, Parmesan cheese. And there we go. And plenty of it. Now this is the side that's going to go down, so some of it's going to come off of it. I'm also going to pat them down again. And I can hardly smell it, and boy is this going to be good. So we're just going to lay them right on there, and right here, and right there, and right there. Get them in there. All right. Let's go with them there. This here. I did have to cut some bones out of here. You know, you always do. Walleyes have Y bones. You're going to have to cut them out of there. Even from the store, they don't cut them out for you. So some of these are the thinner pieces from the bottom. Almost belly meat. All right, hold on here. And again, cashews. Boy, you are going to like this. You really want to try this. And I'm new at this. I'm not trying to get famous. I'm not trying to make money. I'm just here to motivate people just to get up and do it yourself and make what I've been showing you, Karen and I have been showing you to make. You're going to have the best food you could possibly imagine. And we kind of almost eat like this every single day. We, you know, every now and then we don't have a gourmet meal, very seldom. And as you can see, Karen has gourmet meals for supper and lunch. So I'm gonna put these in here. There we go. And a couple of skinny little pieces here. One more. Oh, darn it. Didn't flip them. Give them a flipper, will you? There you go. All right. Yep. Okay, now this side again, like on that side, I'm going to give these quite a good covering of both. These are pretty thick pieces of walleye, so even if it wasn't, you want a fair amount of cashews and Parmesan on there. Or a lot of times you make it up and it doesn't taste Parmesan-y or cashewy or caramely if you don't put enough on there. And I'm not saying pile on 3 inches of it, but I do believe in putting on plenty. All right, more here, there, right there. Okay, there. All right. Got a little bit, I'll eat that later. A little extra cashews. Now, we're gonna Parmesan cheese them. Make sure you get a good little coating on there. All right, there we go. Now, that's how I like it coated. So, I'm going to get these in the oven, and I'm going to get those on the grill smoking, and we'll be back to see how they are when we're done with it. Okay, I'm back. So, the walleye is done. Take a gander at that one. So, I did not salt it beforehand. You can if you want to. More than just me is going to eat this, so I'll probably put a little bit of salt on it right now. Just a teeny little bit. Then everybody else can salt theirs the way they want it. So, let's just see how this turned out. Smaller pieces there. There we go. How about these guys right here? Look at the crust on there. There's a little bit extra crust on the bottom, which I don't mind taking and dumping out on there. I like to eat that. Here we are. For me, I'm going to put a little bit more salt on there. Now, let's give this a try. Look at that crusted up Parmesan Cashew Crusted Walleye. Hot. Cooked perfect. Okay, back again. You may think I'm stalking you. I'm not. We just happen to show up at the same place at the same time. Okay? All right. Want to be clear on that. All right? Here is, wait, let me not burn my hands off. There's the smoked salted caramel salmon. Look at that. You can do this just as easy as me. Everybody. Anybody can do this. And it is so good. I'm not a real big fan of it. Karen is, and she will be back in just a little bit here. Let me just give it one of these here. Snippety, 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 snippety. Look at how tender and... All right. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't particularly. But there. And again, I'm not really a big fan of salmon. I don't even really like it, to tell you the truth. Boy, he's gonna love this. You wouldn't believe how good that is. I hope you get to see how good that is. Just take your time to it. You don't need a smoker to do this. You can also do this just in your oven. I just love to smoke everything. So, the walleye was done in the oven. You're really gonna like to do this. Your family, your friends, they're gonna love this. And you're gonna look like a gourmet cook from TV. So just make sure and keep an eye on it. And it is gonna turn out perfect like this every single time. Good luck, have fun, and you will love this.